Now, are there betting odds on Devhonte Johnson looking for another head and arm choke?
I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You know, why not? If it's there, but I just don't see him getting in that position against him, though. Aitken obviously not sitting.
Devhonte on the collar tie.
So the winner of this match is going to be in the finals versus Bodani.
Inside tie here from Johnson. Now he goes to that tie clinch. Now Aitken last round right to the butt, right?
Yep. Just sat
Different
right off the
strategy
right
this time.
Yep. Devhonte in a Muay Thai plum, making him carry his weight.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't make it to, that he didn't go to the ground yet.
I'm surprised too.
I really thought Aitken would be looking to get in on a leg.
That's my whole thought process from the beginning, is I thought he would be doing that too. But evidently, I don't know if he wants to tire him out, or I don't know what his strategy is here, but this is not what I was thinking for sure.
Circling both guys in a matching collar elbow tie. 2 minutes into the semifinal match. Devhonte pulls.
Wow,
I'm going to be honest, it was
pulls.
the last thing that I thought we were going to say is Devhonte pulls.
Who saw that? Who saw that coming?
De La Heavid with a butterfly here. It's Johnson. Moves it off to a shielded half guard here, trying to put a butterfly in. Aitken gets that knee in front. Johnson, deep over grip.
These guys both have such a similar build too. Tall, big.
Pushing away, Johnson now trying to get back to his feet. Restart in center here. 3 minutes into this semifinal matchup. Inside tie. Crazy matches all night in this bracket. And we're down to the final 3 people remaining. The winner of this match goes on to face Giancarlo Bodani. We have our main event.
And he sits again.
Right?
This is very, very interesting. I don't know if he's trying to work on something, or but definitely doesn't.
Aitken keeping combat based with his knee, pressing through. He'll come up to the feet, more of a split squat now. Pushes through. Johnson immediately gets that knee back inside. They'll heave it off. Good job of compressing that control leg down from Aitken.
Needs to get past his home base position.
Aitken staying tight. Is that pass? What do you think? Think he could do it to Bones?
You would think, but
He was where remember earlier where he would drop that elbow down to the bottom hip.
Yep.
Be able to circle himself off the center again. Jones.
So he's pressing on that hip, but the elbow's on the outside, so it really doesn't matter. He's got to get him off balance to wrestle up for sure.
Has to. No, he thought about it, and he's like, now again, you think it could be, man, I have Giancarlo next round.
Yeah, that
right?
was just getting ready to say that. Is he saving himself?
Really tough
Is
match
he saving
next round?
himself because the thing is you can't sleep on Aitken, because if it goes to EBI overtime, I mean, fuck.
Birthday boy Josh LeDuc calling out the 5-minute mark. All right, matching collar ties here in the center of the Sapateiro mat. Johnson sits again. Trying to step inside is Aitken. He'll shield off. Side guarded here.
Devhonte just doesn't pull. I just don't see him as a guy who's going to sit guard. He's very offensive.
And so powerful from the top.
Extremely.
Trying to get that butterfly back in, sits up.
You can't help either but think that if it goes to OT, that Aitken has to be the favorite. He's so versed there.
I mean, in the rule set, now of the remaining competitors, Aitken probably has the most success.
For sure.
In this rule set.
For sure.
10th Planet Atlanta's Ryan Aitken. Sean Applegate in his corner, bottom position. For Unity's Devhonte Johnson.
Good pass. That was gorgeous backstep. What a beautiful pass.
That was close. Wow, that was a
Last time I saw a pass that good, I did it.
That quick. Aitken hopped quick to that far side.
That was beautiful. The problem is that Bones is so strong, he literally bench pressed him off in side control.
3 minutes till OT, semifinal matchup here.
Oh, he's looking for a leg? A little reap action? No?
Right?
Yes?
Yeah, he's over top on it.
Yep, he's got
Dude,
the reap.
Aitken's so aware. Look at him trying to get his left leg behind the legs of Johnson. If he can do it here, you can see him trying.
The thing is if Johnson...
There it is, and he gets to his back from it, man.
Back. Oh, my God.
Wow.
This
Aitken.
is nice.
If I'm Aitken, I'm looking for a restart here. Oh, wow. And Johnson just keeps turning in. He's going to end up cross-side.
The old lady caught a foot to the breast.
It's going to happen.
Right to the right.
It's going to happen.
Right to the right titty.
Cross-side position
we
here.
got 2 minutes. Can he finish from here?
Dude, after a dynamic series from Aitken,
absolutely,
Johnson's going to end up on top, cross-side position.
He made a very bad mistake. As it went out of bounds, I think he thought it was going to get stopped, and it didn't. And
I would have just held as tight as I could until they stopped it.
Yeah. Especially with these type of tournaments, you don't know what the ref's going to do, how they're going to call it. So, yeah, definitely hold on until they say no.
North-south here for Johnson. Just under 2 minutes to go. Aitken framing, he's got inside position here, so Bones has a lot of work to do before he's mounted or before he's, has him in any kind of trouble. He's circling back, he's doing the right things. Now he's circling towards the legs. Aitken able to make knee-elbow connection.
Bones is definitely having some problems beating his frames, which obviously...
Aitken, good job forcing inside position on the knees. Just over a minute, Gino. I'm thinking overtime.
It's definitely overtime.
Right?
100% overtime. Which, here's the thing. If Aitken can win this, I mean, that's 2 huge upsets, beating Hunter Colvin and possibly Devhonte. He is threatening that opposite arm. Now he's going to pass.
Yep, moving north-south again, but walks back. He wants to get the mount, right? You see him walking back towards the hips. He wants mount. And he might be getting tight enough to where he can get there.
We're might about see 30 seconds, so if he's going to do it, he better do it now.
Oh, look at this key lock.
Oh, he does.
Oh, wow. Aitken throws that arm back.
Yep.
He's going to try to spin on an arm here quick.
Yeah, you better do it now.
Aitken blocks the hip. I mean, Aitken's doing everything right to prevent anything bad from happening. There's the step over and time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is we are headed into overtime.
All right, OT. Devhonte Bones Johnson, Ryan Aitken. Again, 3 possible 2-minute rounds here. Top of the first, Johnson will start on the back. We have an offensive player set, defensive player set. We're go. Dude, spine misalignment is what Aitken looks for like immediately. Immediately getting his back off of their chest center. Trying to pull his chest away from, or his back away from the chest of Johnson.
That body triangle is just so tight.
Yeah, but look at Aitken doing such a good job of using his left knee to pull that triangle up towards him.
Yep.
Now he can use a hand if there's no threat to the neck.
Or he can
step that See that left hand?
Yep.
That's exactly what he needed to do because there's no threat. Very intelligent from this position, man. Very intelligent.
Yep.
Rolls back to the other side. Devhonte, oh man, Devhonte belly down in a body triangle is probably one of like the 10 worst things on the planet.
The hardest part is you can't really separate because you're in overtime.
Oh, Aitken rolls again. So they're gonna.
So he's keeping that cross grip rather than when he goes belly down, switching to the choke. You know, once he goes belly down, but then you risk losing that position, being that it's an EBI. So that's a tough one.
And I'll be honest, I don't know that Devhonte's main focus is trying to submit him here.
No.
As much as it's to accrue as much time as possible because of how good Aitken is from here.
Absolutely.
Goes belly down.
If I'm his coach, I'm telling him, dude, just hold him.
Look,
let's
double
develop
unders.
right. Yeah, I mean, you can tell just by watching this that is exactly the strategy.
Double unders, body locks, body triangle. There's no threat whatsoever of a submission. So Aitken needs to use his left hand to try to start breaking grips. He's going to try to move to his head and arm.
He's starting to, but here he's got a head and arm coming. It's deep. It could get deep.
Oh, his hand's inside, but listen, that's not always good.
Nope. Now he's got.
And he's accruing time.
Yeah,
man.
that's
he's out.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's almost 2 minutes. What do we got here? 148. That's, pretty much 2 minutes.
All right, minute 48 ride time for Johnson. Aitken will start, left arm threatening. Offensive set, defensive set, where we go. Body triangle immediately for Aitken, head to the bottom side. Threatening with the left arm, right arm. He does that shoulder control where he's not necessarily trying to one-on-one as much as he's trying to make sure that shoulder's staying locked up. Now he'll one-on-one here. Threatening arm coming across the left side. See how he brings that right hand up and he just kind of holds the shoulder until he has to grab the wrist. Oh, wow. Left arm came across quick.
Oh, no.
Johnson.
Oh, no.
Johnson moving. Gets his head free.
This is not good. This is definitely not good for Devhonte.
Devhonte pulls his chest away. Tries to get some back separation. Aiken follows. Tries to put chest. Oh, nice little turn here from Johnson.
He's got to keep turning. He's got to keep turning.
Aiken, that underhook on that far side, stifled it. Body triangled off here is Aiken. And again, Aiken doesn't mind sitting flat on his back here. Like, even though it's going to be hard to finish him from here, he's accruing the time he needs. And he's got catch-up. He's got a lot of catch-up to do here. Johnson trying to unravel that figure of 4. Trying to bring that leg over top here. Clears that arm. Now he'll try. See, Aiken with that right arm gathers back underneath so that that arm can't cross back. He can't slam here, so he can start hula hoop, and he asked. I think Johnson asked, can I slam? He can hula hoop here, though.
Yep.
He can, where if he gets that arm over top of his head, he can start just turning his hips and shake him off.
He needs to go
Oh,
power out.
and Aitken. Now, here is the problem, is if something gets in tight here, he cannot slam. This is the problem.
Oh, no.
This is the problem.
No.
He can't slam from here. He has to eat this or fight it.
Yep.
And this is the bot. Oh, time. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Wow. So we got a 12-second differential here, which can easily be made up.
I wasn't even thinking about time, right?
No, I
wasn't
wasn't
even
either.
thinking
I
about
was
time.
thinking he was dead to rights. Can't slam out.
Dude, look how tight Devhonte is on the back right off the
Oh,
bat.
yeah.
Aitken immediately trying to misalign, triangled off. Triangled off to the top side here for Johnson. Rolling through here, able to keep the body triangle. Aitken. Again, he's gonna have to clear one side so his shoulder can hit the mat.
And again, we're looking at the same exact grip from round one, which is those double underhooks. He's grabbing his own wrist, body triangle. I think definitely the focus here is to keep him close and try to get as much ride time as possible.
Yeah. Oh, for Johnson, for sure.
Definitely.
If I'm Aitken, I'm trying to, because they're double undergrips, I'm trying to use my hands to try to push his hands down.
Exactly.
Again, easier said than
Got to
done.
start framing back, framing with the elbows, but he has to try to work that it's basically a modified lock, body lock with his arms. He's got to try to get his elbows down as far as possible to try to create some space.
And when there's no threats, there's no, it's static movement. Like you're moving from a static position.
Exactly.
Like at least when there's threats coming over the top and things like that, you're able to grab grips. You're able to kind of, get a little bit of separation of back to chest.
And here's the thing. I mean, like we always talk about, easier said than done. But you look at the arms on both of these competitors. I mean, it's easy for us to sit here up top and say, you just got to move your elbows down, whatever. But these are two big, strong, elite technical grapplers. So it's not like, someone's fucking up or doing something wrong. I mean, no one's doing anything. I mean, it's just the battle of attrition, really, at the end of the day, and whose will is going to get broken.
Devhonte coming over top to try to threaten with that right arm. He's cross-gripped on the left hand.
Neither opponent here has really made a huge play at ruining or at getting out of the body triangles. So wow,
Right? These 2 minutes are going so quick.
wow. Okay, so this is third round.
No, this is only bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second.
But you have Devhonte with 3:48 of ride time and 2 full minutes for Aitken.
Yep. So So we're gonna see how this progresses.
Now, Gino, I have commentated a lot of EBI style matches. I have never, and God, I don't want to jinx myself knocking on wood. I've never had him go all full twos. Now this can't go all full twos because there was a minute 48
But
on the first one.
It might as well. Your 12
But that 12 seconds could make a difference here.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It could make a
Absolutely.
huge difference here.
I'd like to see Aitken here. Oh, well. He did it.
Johnson trying to get them shoulders to the mat. Aitken able to regroup that control arm underneath. Cross gripped here. Again, control arm one-on-one for Aitken. Body triangle to the body
Now you see
side.
him working against that body triangle. He's under that knee. He's got to lift that. He's got to pummel with his right leg and lift that knee up. He's in the right position. He's just not utilizing.
Coming across here. Trying to threaten still. Man, dude, Aitken's back control is just ridiculous.
Yeah, they're both second to none. I mean, definitely.
Devhonte strips it,
He's
gets
out.
the elbow to the mat. Wow.
That could be it. That could be it.
Well, no, this is only second.
Yep, that's second. I'm just saying that could make a huge difference.
Oh my God! 5 second. All right, so there's a 5 second difference right now with Devhonte leading. 3:48 total going into the top of the third for Devhonte Johnson. 3:43 ride time for Aitken. So there's a
now
5 second
Does he
difference.
go for the finish, or oh, here we go. We're back to that double underhook. That double underhook lock.
Double under where it's cross gripped, right? So he
Yep.
can't move his right. He can't move his right arm, and he's Kimura'd off on his arm, so he's putting like extra strength onto that. Aitken does get him free.
And Aitken still has not been able to address that body triangle. Neither of these guys have addressed that. This is going to be super close, I feel. I feel like this is definitely going to come down to a couple seconds.
Fighting to try to get that right arm threatening over top, puts it back under to control. Aitken tries to shift himself.
But if you're Giancarlo right now and you're backstage or you're watching, I'm feeling pretty good about watching these two guys literally battle it out.
I was going to say, while
And he's sitting there fresh with 3 submissions, ready to do it, you know?
Body triangled off to the bottom side here. Top of the third. Devhonte Johnson, Ryan Aitken. Last
Looks
semifinal
like he could
match.
possibly be going for this.
For his head and arm again?
Yep. But I think he'd rather just... Yeah, I think at this point they're so worried about going for that submission, and being that it's EBI, you lose that position and the guy escapes, you know, because you get a little overzealous. So at the end of the day, I think they're both trying to play it safe here, but you know, one little mistake could cost you the match.
Cross gripped again, looking for it on the far side this time.
It's crazy.
Right, body triangle off.
He's not even hiding it. I mean, he's just holding it. And there we go.
So Gino, we are roughly 80% of the way, 90% of the way through this card. How many leg locks today?
Yeah, really.
Right?
There's been what, one
Not
outside,
really
so
even.
2 outside heel hooks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I think we've had 2 outside heel hooks, and they were both quick.
Wow, the full 2.
Full 2 again.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the thing.
All right, so Aitken has to finish him. Aitken can't catch up.
Yeah.
He has to finish him.
Yep.
Does Aitken know that?
I'm watching his coach.
Right?
No, his coach didn't say anything.
Yeah, he's about 5 seconds behind. If you're listening and want to message Sean Applegate, I would tell him to tell Ryan Aitken that he's about 5 seconds off in his lead time.
Yep.
Because I'm not 100% sure he's aware. And even being Bones, like, if I knew that I just had to not get submitted,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm kind of chilling waiting for Bodoni. Now, Johnson's got the cross grip. See that?
Yep.
Pulls that free.
It's fine. He's still got to dress this body triangle. He's got, like, if he there, I mean, he's starting to with those feet there, which is good.
Trying to ankle lock there, see if Aitken.
Yeah, a little old school ankle lock.
If that ever actually really does start to feel pressure, you just let go of the grips, push forward on the head, and
Exactly.
stop the hips from moving forward.
Yep.
But again, I'm pretty sure, not totally official, but Devhonte went into the bottom of this round leading by 5 seconds.
Yep.
So that means even if this were a 2-minute ride out, he
still
wins.
wins. And it was that 5 seconds.
Right?
148 to 143. Wow. Who wants to leave here tonight knowing that?
Yeah, right. Feet crossed. double cross grip. Dude, the double cross grip is from Devhonte.
Yes.
Right? So this isn't the control from Aitken.
Yep.
This is Devhonte holding his rips,
Yep.
and that's it. Devhonte Johnson is going to move to the finals
Unreal.
against Giancarlo Bodani.
And your winner by round time, Devhonte Johnson.
Devhonte Johnson, your winner, and move